Good morning. Mass make March. Crazy town. I always mass make, so no biggie to me, but I was watching Corey Damon yesterday and she was like, mass make March. I was like, oh my God. Okay, let's do it. All right, I'm looking for my own I'm looking for my own video here so I can see your comments. Here I am. Hi. I'm still in my pajamas. It's barely 7 a.m. and I have to jump out of bed to come in here. So, don't make fun of my jammies. Okay, I got everything here. This is going to take a little bit of work here because since I switched desks, this one is so much smaller. My work area is so much smaller and I'm struggling with that. So just know it's a struggle. Okay, now I'm going to move my camera so it's not on my pajamas. Okay, so I have huge piles of tags sitting here that I've done an enormous amount of work to already. But there's more to be done. So let me see where my camera's sitting here. I gotta move it again. I'm sorry, but we're gonna try to get this just right. Let's see if I got it. I'm trying. It's such a weird, this roll top desk is so weird to film on. Okay, so let me get this organized just a little bit here. I tried to get all my stuff out that I could possibly need for this video so that I didn't have to, look what I found. So I didn't have to look for a bunch of stuff while I'm trying to do my video. It's a vintage sleeve, look, and it's just barely fits me. Like I feel like I'm ripping it. And there's a little snap, and I'm gonna use it because I'm gonna be cool today. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes when I'm doing sewing journals, I wear my pincushion ring. Now I can't find the snap. It did it so easy yesterday when I wasn't doing a video. You know how that goes. Well. Anyways, so I went to Lina's shop. She's my new, I'm obsessed with her shop right now. So it's my new obsession, of course. So I went to Lina's shop. Her thing is in the description box. I think it's junkjournalcraftlina.etsy.com. I think that's what it is. And I printed out like everything she's got for tags because I don't like making tags. I like to print them out and then I like to do stuff to them to make them like my own thing. And so I've got several sets here. I'll show you what I got going and then I'll show you what we're going to do. So these ones I love these. These are so pretty. I'll show you. I hope the light is up high enough. Let's see if it is. Well, I guess it's kind of okay. Oh, so sorry. I'm sorry. My videos are terrible. Okay, so now these I just printed out and then I inked the edge and then I sewed around the edge and then I put the glossy accents on, you can see. And I just love the way it looks just like this. And these are her collage tags. Now I know we could put something on top of this, but I'm not going to. I printed it out on coffee stained cardstock and this is the way I'm going to do it. I'll put my topper on and, you know, something maybe, but I like it the way it is. These I just made. So I went and printed out her tags and I put the glossy accents on some of the stuff right here. This one I quite like. It's a background, but I kind of like the way it is. And then this one, I just did the glossy right here. And this one you can see. And I like these. And these ones, I did a lot of work to these ones. I printed everything out on paper because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. But then I like cardstock on the back. So I put it on cardstock. So that's glue, right, on top of cardstock. And then I thought, well, I want book page and gesso on the back. So then I glued vintage book page on the back of that. And then I inked. And then I gessoed. And then I sewed. And then I did the glossy accents. So there's a big process here. So I like mask making in March. So I think it's fun. And I love, these are just so pretty. So these ones, I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to just leave them like they are because to me, they're gorgeous. She's done a lot of work on these. And, you know, if you highlight key areas, I mean, you know, we can always put something down on the bottom. But honestly, when I put this in and out of my pockets and stuff, I don't want a bunch of lace on the bottom. So for these tags in particular, I'm probably not going to do much more than what's already here. And I think these are pretty enough. And I put velvet on top and a piece of lace right here just to see what it would look like. I quite like this wallpaper. So if I put a vintage lady here or something, it's going to cover it up. And I don't know. So I don't know. So we'll just see. So I have those sitting there. But these are the ones I'm going to work on. Those are her collage tags. These are her background tags. Some of them are so pretty. Like I said, I'm keeping them just the way they are. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. All right, now that I knocked my thing again, God, I'm sorry. Let me just do this a little bit. All right, so, okay, so here's the pile of tags. These are all, like I said, have been book paged with a book from, it's really old, 1908 or something like that. And glued on and gessoed and stuff. So personally, I love the backs, you know, just plain book pages. Love this. So I'm having lots of fun with this. And I sewed all around the edge, white thread. I used up all my bobbins. This one's black, this one's pink, this one's just white. So I used up all my little bobbins. You know, sometimes you get extra bobbins with all the extra thread on. Okay. So this one, for example, I just got out my vintage lace right here. This was in my shop. And I just top it with really good stuff. So I'm putting vintage lace, ball pin, and a button, you know, just the white buttons. I've got my little bag of white buttons, you know, the pearly kind. And then the cheesecloth. And then I didn't do much. I quite like the hand down here. And the only thing I did was put this sticker on it. I got Temu stickers. So I just put that there. And then I put this little bit of lace right here and a little bit of lace on the bottom. And I quite like this plain tag just like this because I have these crazy decorated pockets that I need a neutral, you know, kind of background for. So I think I'm going to just leave this like it is. And hopefully I'm showing you guys in the right light here. I like it. So I'm going to leave this the way it is, this one. And we'll just see how that goes. This one, I like this one too. So these, okay, the reason why I'm here and doing these is we're going to use all these vintage ladies I printed out from Ginger journals. And we're going to layer these on top of Lina's tags with lace and all this stuff. But the problem is I keep coming up with her background tags and they're too pretty to cover. So, dang it, I want to get this on so it doesn't keep falling off. But I can't do it. I have these giant nails and no eyes anymore. I can't see a dang thing anymore. So there's that. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Isn't that fun? I found it in my lace. All right. So this one I like. And I really don't want to do anything much to it. It's got all the nice gesso and stuff. I put some on the front right here and kind of messed it up and all that stuff. So all I was doing with hers is all the groundwork. Like I said, I put a little gesso on the front, ink on the front, sewed on the front, and then I'm going to put I'm going to get these out. I inked and script stamped on top already. So it's got light gesso on it already. Which I love. I love that. I don't know why, but this is the right tag to do it, so we're going to do it. I don't often use these, but for this one, for some reason, it's just the right time. So we're going to use it. So I'm Kelly Snow. Hi. I've got a group, Junk Journal Junkies, etc. You can come over and hang out and post your projects if you want to. Nice. Nice. Okay, so this one I quite like the way it is. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do this old lace. These two. You can always tell good old lace, can't you? Hi, Stacy. Thank you. Yes. I'm always well when I'm digging in my vintage lace. I'm still trying to get my camera right. I've hit it and everything this morning. Hopefully that's not getting too annoying. I'm really sorry, but I keep messing it up. There we go. And so I'm going to put some really good, if your toppings are really good, then it comes out, you know, really good. So I'm going to put this really old lace in here. I've got several journals coming up, but we're working on a certain journal right now. If you follow my channel, you'll know what I'm doing here. So I'm making all these tags for my next journals that are coming up. They're soft cover and okay, so that's really good, nice lace. I love that. And then we're getting the black bulb pen. We're doing the usual. Black bulb pen and the button and the cheesecloth on these ones, just because I like that. I don't often do it, but sometimes it's just the right journal where that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use brown on brown because I like that. And we'll get our little button out. And I think the button's got to go on first. And then the cheesecloth. And then we'll stick it in here. And then I've got my littlest bits down here on my left that I took out. These little bitties. Open work ones, you know, just so I can like put little pieces here and there, you know. I don't want to cover anything up necessarily. I just want to like enhance, but it's tough because she's done such a good job on this. She didn't really leave a spot for us to put much. That's the sign of a good designer, right? She did all the work for us, so we don't have much to do. I guess I'm going to put it right there. Darn it. My first glue of the day, so it's stuck already. And this is just little bits, so. All right. Now, this isn't the big exciting part, but not any of it's all big and exciting, but if you like old lace and stuff like that, it's fun. There. They're cute. And it said life is a dream, and I got a piece of lace. And then I've got these little teeny mini little doilies. They're just so cute, and I can just put them around, you know, where these meet, you know, on cute little places. I can just put these down, you know, just little pieces so that it's got a little bit of texture here and there. That is cute, isn't it? I like it. And then we can put another one of the same piece from down here, like up here somewhere, just to tie it in a little bit. They're cute. And I think this is quite good enough. I like the way it looks, and when I put it in a pocket, it's not gonna, this might be annoying. I might have got it too low, but we'll see. You know? We'll see once we get there. Okay, but these are the ones I wanted. Now you're gonna have some patience because I dug out the littles, and I have these, and then I fussy cut these, and I inked all the edges, and I put glossy accents on key areas. So these are what I'm going to use to top on these now. I have not yet found the back lace that I'm going to use. So I tried to get everything that I could get before I got here. But sometimes you just can't, you know. So I'm going to have to stop and maybe look for just the right piece. See, these will look quite nice on top of here, won't they? Once I put lace and stuff on, I think these are going to be cute. So these are from Ginger Journals. I put the name in the description box. And like I said, I printed them out, inked them up, and glossy accented little spots. And we're just going to use these today to do this. So I just need, doesn't matter which lady I use, I guess. Now, this is nice because she's big. Like, I could just glue this down and make it a tuck spot, and we could put, you know, tags and stuff in there too, you know. But my plan was going to put lace on the back. And this is so beautiful. I need to use this for a cover, but I was going to put lace in the back, this on top. But this almost looks really nice for a pocket too. See, it's big enough to make this a pocket like this. We could put this in and put her on top, you know, and make this a pocket if you want to, but that's not what I'm going to do. But I do quite like that. But not doing that. Otherwise, look, I got out coffee stain wedding dress appliques, which I have in my shop if you need some, but I thought these would look nice too. But any way you do it, it's going to be all right. So let me just look here. What I want is, I can use this piece and maybe this one. I'm digging through stuff here. Just give me a second. Like these, you know, pieces you can put in the back like this. You know what I mean? What did I do here? That one's coming unglued already. I hadn't decided if I was going to sew around these yet. But, hi, Miss Lina. I'm using your stuff. I've gone mad. March Madness. What is it? Mass makes March or something? I don't know, but I always mass make, so I don't care. So I have Lena's pile right here that I did. I have several piles, Lena, so I'm trying to figure out now how what I'm gonna do. And I went through all the ones that I went through all, oh, darn, I keep hitting the lights and stuff. I got a new setup, I'm not used to it. So I keep going through all the ones that I glossy accented and stuff and how good they look and what I'm gonna do. And these ones, I'm not gonna do nothing. They're so pretty, I'm just gonna leave them like this. So I did a lot of work on them yesterday with the gesso and ink and stuff and the sewing and all that. So these ones, all I did is gesso the front and I'm just leaving them because they're already pretty. So we're going to leave those. But these ones, I went to, because I didn't see nothing on your shop, I went to a different one to print these faces out. So I printed these out, inked them out, glossy accented, and then I'm going to put them on top of your background tags because they're perfect. So I'm just screwing around, layering. That's all I'm going to do. If I can find the right pieces, I'm such a weirdo. I can't seem to find what I want. You know what I mean? Like, I like this because it's open, so I can still see some of the tag through, but I want to get a couple pieces, you know? So I'm just digging, which is stupid. I try to get everything, you know, before you come and sit to do a video. Oh my gosh, it's so much preparation, but sometimes you just can't get everything. So I'm cutting up some of this because I like the open background. This is an old curtain that I used on Valentine's, actually, because I had hearts on it. The old geese, look, geese and hearts, and I took the hearts off. Oh, here's the hearts. If you follow my channel, you've seen all those heart envelopes with the corduroy I was making for Valentine's Day. Here's the curtain I cut the cut the hearts out of. Okay, so I have some open work. Let's just see how this is going to work out. It's not exactly what I wanted though, but it's fun to dig through lace and stuff. So let's just let me do what I want to do here. I could always use this regular kind, you know, but I don't know. I like to do a fat kind and then a nice thin kind, you know what I mean? I like to do both. And then I have my eyelash trim sitting here too. Okay. So let's just see how this is going to look. Let's take our girl. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to look because it's cut so straight, but if you want to get a jagged edge, this is what I do. I just hack it like this. And then you get this, you know, jagged edge kind of. Because I want some open work in the back so I can let that hang down a little bit. See, I like that because you can still see the tag through. I like that. And we could put some of this, and I do the same thing. I just kind of hack it so that it doesn't look like a perfect square, you know. And we could just, I don't know, we'll see, you know, how we're going to do this here. Okay, I quite like this. My issue is I did all this glossy accenting now, so I don't want to put anything on top of her. So I'll have to just find a little, you know, some little something. So, and I didn't sew these either. I could have sewed, I guess. Should I sew these? I don't know, you guys. What do you think? I think they look good without sewing. I sewed the tag, so I figured I wouldn't have to sew these, but we'll see. Okay. So let's get some glue down. I always use tacky glue, Aleene's. It's at Walmart. I don't know. I've tried every glue. You know, I've done this for years now. I've tried every glue, and I just like this one the best. So that's what we're going to do. Aleene's tacky, although this is a nice little project. I probably don't need this, but strong of a glue, but I'm going to use it. Okay, and then this one I want to put like right there, I guess. That looks good. I want a little hanging off, you know. So we'll do it right here exactly. I'll try it. And like I say, I like using Lina's tags or printable tags rather than, because like I make the masterboards, but I don't know. I have some masterboards sitting right here. I just use them for other things. You know what I'm saying? I use them for other stuff, and I just like to print these out. I just think it's fun. I like the repetition. You know what I mean? Printing it all out, and it's relaxing to me, you know? And cutting everything out, and then I ink everything, and then I, you know, sew everything, and book page everything, and I just like the repetition. I don't know, it's relaxing, so it's kind of fun. Okay, so now I guess, I mean, should I use, I could use, is it going to be too much if we use cheesecloth and eyelash trim? And I only brought white. I know I have more sitting here, but what could we do here? Should we put cheesecloth down? We could. Let's try it. I don't know. At some point it gets to be too much. Too much layering, you know. So I don't know. We'll see how it looks. Let's just try it and see if it's... So my cheesecloth I get at Hobby Lobby when they have the sale on it. I go, you know how Hobby Lobby does the 40% off. So when you go in, then you can get all the different colors, and I think they're $4.99 regularly, so I get them for $2.50. So I just wait, and then when they have the sale, I go and I get every color. Every single one. So needless to say, I've done that for a couple of years, so now I don't need any cheesecloth. I don't need any cheesecloth for a while. I got every dang color known to man. But for $2.50, what the heck? I use it all the time, so I'm doing it. All right, so let's just see if this is going to be too much, or if we could put a little on the front, or if we should use eyelash trimmies. What do you think? Okay, so I just cut a new piece, and you can coffee stain it too. I throw it in coffee all the time, and then I just dry it in the microwave, and then pull it out, and it doesn't look so like new, you know. Ooh, I quite like that. Oh yeah, that's nice. It gives it another, I want to pull it over on this side though. Oh yes, the cheesecloth. We must. And then how about some of this? Is that going to be too much? Or then it might be too bulky and it won't glue down. Oh, the adventures. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. So with the eyelash trim, it's such a pain, especially this stuff. I don't know. We'll see if I'm going to use it or not. It's kind of a pain, but so worth it. The cheesecloth I'm not even really going to glue down because it's just behind. It'll be fine. So let's put the glue on, and I'll struggle with the eyelash trim just for dramatics. How about that? Just for dramatics. Let's do it. Okay. I'm working in this 4x4 teeny weeny little space. I can't even stand it. I'm not used to this. I switched desks, and I have this roll top desk. I thought, oh my God, this is going to be so great with all the drawers and everything. Yeah, right. I got drawers, but I don't have any desk space now. So now I miss my old ones. So I miss my old, it was just a plastic, you know, fold up garage sale table desk, you know. It wasn't anything special, but it was wide, you know, and you cover it anyways because you don't want to ruin it. So I covered it with brown paper, and it was perfect. Had lots of space, but not this. So I'm telling you, Yes, I do sell packs. I always have packs, honestly, and I do post to the UK. It's just, you guys got to pay the shipping, and then Etsy never does the shipping right, so I always refund it if there's an overage. So if you gasp at the shipping, I'll give you the cheapest shipping rate I can. And I do post, I do always have lace and stuff in my shop. But the funny thing about it is since COVID, it hasn't been selling. So I've been taking it out and using it because it hasn't been selling. So I have a ton of stuff. I always have a ton of stuff. But like I said, since COVID, might as well forget it. I still sell my books, but I'm not selling nothing in my shop much. Last weekend I did, finally, after all this time. I was like, wow, Etsy sales. Holy cow. Before COVID, oh my goodness. I was, I have, enough. You know what I mean? To where I can, okay, I want to make a few bucks and I can sell my journals and this is great. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. And then once COVID hit and after we stopped getting our stimulus checks, then that was pretty much it. So I sell my journals still, but I don't sell any of the supplies anymore. Nobody's buying. So I don't know what the deal is. I thought maybe it was just because I had like too much beginner stuff in there, But that's who I'm talking to, is the beginners. All the ladies that have been in this for years got so much crap they don't want to buy more stuff, I don't feel like. So I just put in the regular stuff. But yes, I have all the seam binding colors. We're going to use these in a minute. Beautiful. And I have wedding dress lace pieces and vintage wedding dress bundles and all my stuff. I have kits and journals and oh my God, I have so much stuff. I've been doing this for so long. Okay. There. Yes, I have, Stacy, lots of vintage lace you want. I can make you up a special pack and I can put your name on a special private listing with your name. And then you can go purchase it in my Etsy store and then pay the shipping and all the stuff there. And then if there's any shipping overages, I will refund it for you, There, I quite like this. You know what I mean? So let me know, Miss Stacy. I can sure make you up a pack because I got one sitting right here. I just pulled it out of my shop yesterday to use it for this stuff right here because it just sits there. It's been sitting and sitting. So, ooh, I love this. Okay. So now we'll take my little thing here and oh, did you? Oh, you're new? Oh my goodness. Okay. I have so much stuff for you then. I'm moving. Well, I'm not moving, but I'm going to my summer place and I'm kind of moving my stuff to my summer place because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to come back from my summer place for a couple of years because my parents are getting older and they live there. So that's why I bought a place there. It's right down the road from them and everything. And they're just getting to be that age where I feel like I need to be home for a few years, So I might just stay in the summer place for a couple of years. And anyways, my point is that if there's enough room left with your shipping, my God, I have so much stuff I could send you. So many things. Oh, good Lord. You get so much stuff after doing this for so many years. But I do have the seam binding and I have book pages and beautiful sheet music packs and there's just all kinds of stuff in there. All kinds. But then your Etsy shop gets too big and then people don't buy then either. Etsy's weird. It's a weird hub. I don't know. It's strange. Okay, so love this. Look, we got book page on the back and gesso on the back, and we put the little labels on, and we did this. The only thing I'm concerned about is that I don't have anything on the front of her, but Stacy Allen, well, go to my shop. You'll see my shop there. My link is there, I think. And you can leave me a message so that I remember, okay? Or find me on Facebook and message me on Facebook too. That's so we can make our little scheme and plans. Okay, so these are the couple seam binding colors I have. Gold, and then I think this is just taupe in my shop. And I just cut off a yard and I scrumble them up like this. And then I'll show you how to... Thanks, Miss Lina. I know I got all your tags here. This whole thing, we're going to go through each one. I love these. They're so pretty, some of them. I couldn't even cover them up. So some of hers, I just decorated up. Some of these ones that are plainer, but I like them plain, so I just left them and just put little bits and just little bits of lace and stuff on these and left it because this is good enough, and they look great when you put the old stuff with it and everything. And I put a little gesso on top, you know, and kind of get them older and stuff. And by the time you sew and ink and everything, you know, you don't need to do any more. But these background ones are perfect for adding little faces on top or a flower or whatever it is you want to do. And then I get my ink pad and I scrunch this up, and then I just kind of now don't do this on a new ink pad because then you're going to ruin it. You got to wait for a little while, but you can run it through, figure out how you're going to do it. But this I know is pretty good with ink, and I just kind of go like this and scrunch it up like this and get it looking old, you know, old and used up. And then we'll put, I like to put different textures for the tag toppers, and I like these two colors together though, so I'm going to use both of these, and then I'm going to put some lace with it. So we'll use some of this stuff sitting here, right here, just so that it has a nice balance of color and texture, pattern, and shine. That's how I do it. Whether I'm getting dressed with my clothes, I'm decorating a room, or I'm doing junk journals. That's my motto. Color, pattern, texture, shine. And even with junk journals, sometimes the sound, because we like that crunchy paper or, you know, whatever's. Okay, so I'm having a few drawings for, because like I said, I'm moving. So I'm having a few drawings for boxes, full boxes of items that includes a journal. So if you go to my shop, you'll see box 1, box 2, and box 3. You can go purchase the download. You get a download, and it's just a download of some roses, but that gets you in for the drawing. And once I sell 50 of those, I will do the drawing, whatever comes first. I think it was May 1st or 60 sales, I can't remember, but you can go look at all the details and go buy your download and get your entered in to win. And I did the videos already of all the boxes. There's 3 boxes. You can go in and watch the videos and see. And it's just $6 entry. It's not that much. And free shipping for the US. If you're international, then you have to pay. Should you win, then you have to pay your own shipping. But it's a whole journal, and oh boy, yeah, this journaling is it's amazing. I love it. Thanks, Lina. There's a lot to it, actually. There's a lot of work to this, actually, but it's really fun, and I just like paper. But like I said, just getting up to this point, Stacy, you know, because I had to glue the book page on the back, and then I had to ink everything, and then I sewed everything, and then I put gesso on everything. So this is quite a bit of work here, you know. And then you're just getting to see the fun part. You just get to see the fun part. Okay, so now I'm going to do another. I just like the cheesecloth and button thing right now. I mean, I know it's predictable, but it's what goes with this, and I think it's cute. So let's get another little button. And we put that on first. And then we'll put the cheesecloth in the back. And then pin it right on here. There. Cute. Nice. I love it. And some of these, I'm going to decorate bags, glassine bags. They're also in my shop. You can get whole sets of the bags. And then these look really good inside, like these, because I coffee stain the bags up. And then you could put your tag inside and then decorate the bags up. That's what I'm going to do with a few of these. So that'll be fun. And then you can put goodies inside. Well, Stacy, you better subscribe to my channel and go look, because I have complete beginning to end videos on how to start a journal, you know, and all that stuff. In fact, I'm in the middle of doing that right now. And I'm stopping at a certain point, and then I'm making the embellishments for it. So that's what we're doing. Making all the tags and stuff. Okay, next Lina tag. Ooh, this has got some green in it. That one's pretty. So again, I sewed with brown thread. I put a little bit of gesso on the edges, book page on the back, ink and gesso, and white thread on the back. I was using my bobbins up, so I have white thread on the back and brown thread on the front. So I was using different shades. So let's see. It doesn't matter which girl I pick, you know, any of these are gonna look good. But I quite like that green showing through, so I might use this one. Look at her, isn't she pretty? So, and then I do have these ladies from Ginger Journals came with these little things that say lovely and rose and like lady and stuff. So we could, you know, instead of like putting lace on the front, we could put this, you know, if we wanted. I just don't like to cover up my glossy accent work. So, because these, I cut these out and I inked the edge and then I did the glossy accents to get that little, see all the little shiny spots? Really pretty. So, I don't want to cover up all that work, but we'll see. Okay, so again, we're just going to layer this up. So, let's just pick what I got here. I'm going to be redundant and use the same thing because that's what I got out here. So that's what we're going to do a few times at least. And then I'll make, so just raggy cut like this, like I showed you. So you don't get a perfect square piece. You just want to shag it up. And let's see how long of a piece we need here. Let's just see. I didn't get it quite shaggy enough, but that's okay. Let's just look, because I'm going to shag some of this part off, I think. Let's see, I like the bottom of that. This is curling, it's bugging me. Let's just see how this is going to look. Okay, so I think I'll cut some of this back end off. All right. I think that looks good. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Lina. Oh, thanks. These are so pretty. You did such a good job on these. I'm telling you. I love them very much. They make it so easy. They just go with anything. And that's why I like them so much, because I think these would even go good with Tim Holtz stuff, you know? I like this. That looks good. Okay, what did we do last time? We did this and we did this. I don't know, though. This might be enough for this because she's so big. Let me shut this because it's making noise. I kind of like this the way it is, and then maybe just some. Should we do rose, or do you think that's too much pink? Or we could do white. Let's do rose. This was pink. And I put it in some coffee, like I was saying before, this cheesecloth. and it changes it, you know, from a pink like this. Well, it wasn't quite that pink, but you know what I mean. And then you put it in coffee and it gives it a nicer hue, you know, it's not so stark. So let's just see, because I think a couple of airy pieces under this will be nice. Because like I said, you don't want to cover everything up too much. But just enough to hang off here, hang off here, hang off here a little bit. And then, so Lina, not to like step on toes or anything, but you could make something, you know, to top onto your tags too, you know what I'm saying? Like these, you know, something to put on top, you know, because I would have gotten them from you had you had them. You know what I mean? So something, I don't know if it's what, but something. I'll tell you what I want, since you're here, and it's funner. You never get to talk to a designer, you know, so it's kind of fun. But I always want to use, like, I would love to have some perfume bottles to put on top of this, or a hairbrush, or a, you know, the stuff, you know, the die cuts, you know, that we can cut out. Like, I would like to have, you know, a feather or a, you know, something. And I'm sure there is some out there I could look for, but I hate having to shop so much. Like, I wish somebody would just get it. Get it, you know what I mean? Like what we're doing here, and just make all the stuff in one spot so I don't have to. Okay, yes. Message me on Etsy and I can send you out. I've been sending boxes. You should have seen the boxes I had. But you can go get in for the drawing too, if you want to, because I had so much stuff. Oh my goodness. But here we go. Okay, let's glue this down so we get a little bit hanging off all the edges. And like I said, I quite like this because, yes, the shopping part is fun. I enjoy it too, but sometimes you get lost in the shopping and the collecting, so you have to watch out. You know what I mean? This I'm not even going to put glue down because I'm going to put her on top. The point is the making, you know. So, I mean, the collecting is part of the fun, but it takes a long time, you know. Some of this stuff I've been saving for years, you know. Some of it. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. And I do think I'm going to go farther and do some of this eyelash trim just down here on this side, I think, because it needs a little something, something right there on this side. I covered up a lot of this tag, but I tried not to, but it was hard. I use such big pieces. Okay, let's do it up. So, and then the other drawing I'm having, it's this one, I'll get it out for you and show you, is I'm starting to make this journal. If you follow my channel, here's my stuff right here. So I did a series on book page pockets. It was a 6-part series. I'm actually not done, but I love book pages and we need to use them. So I did a video on the pockets. I did 6 different book page pockets. So everybody was asking me, are you going to put these in your shop? Are you going to put these in your shop? And I just don't like to, because frankly, it's a lot of work, Etsy, you know, to list all these little things and you get $13. Like, I'm just not into it. I don't have time, you know. I just want to sell something, you know, of $50 or something. You know what I mean? I just don't want all these little teeny little $5 little items, you know. So I decided to do a drawing instead. So, oh, and then I put it on the wrong side. Oh, well. So you get a 6-piece, one of each of everything that I made in the videos, which I think is really fun. And then So you get one of each. It's $5 though. $5. And there's my Kelly Snow 2006 at gmail.com. It's $5 to get in for the drawing. And, well, yeah, I don't want to mess around for $10. You know, I just don't. I just don't have the time, honestly. I did in the beginning when, you know, when you're new to Etsy and you just open your store and you have these dollar items, but you end up realizing that it's costing you money, actually. You can't. I can't even sell something for $5. I can't with all the packaging and all the stuff you have to do and the printouts and the bags and the, oh my God, I just can't. You don't make any money. You just spinning for nothing. So I just can't do it. So I pulled out all the like cheap stuff and I try to bulk it together in like these packs. But then people don't understand what I'm doing. And, well, I don't want that with that and this and that with that. But I'm not messing around with $2 items. So, so I pulled a lot of the stuff out of my shop that's, you know, just little fussy things. Because I don't know. I'd rather spend my time creating than I would sending out packages that aren't doing anything. You know, like if I make a few bucks, great. But if I'm not making anything, then I'm just wasting my time, you know. So... okay. Ooh, that one looks pretty. That is so pretty. I just want to make sure now on the edges, because I did the dang eyelash trim, that I get enough glue in there. So I'd rather do just a drawing, $5 entry, you know, I may make 30 bucks or something because for my time, and then I'll send out to the winner. And then you get 6 pieces. So that's kind of fun, you know. I thought for a funsies. Now I got too much glue, you know. Now I got too much glue and I don't have my baby wipes. If I had my baby wipes here, I would just be dabbing. But they dried out. So I need new ones. But if your glue oozes, you just dab your baby wipes. Because the edge where I put the eyelash trim doesn't have much glue because I had the eyelash trim there. So you gotta kind of mess with it when you use the eyelash trim. Or I could just sew right here too, which I just might end up doing. Because these get to be fat when you put all that stuff behind, but it's fine. I'm working it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You know? Okay. We are doing it. There. Okay, so you guys get the idea. I have a lot to do here. I have lots of more videos to come up because I have so many things to do here. I have more of Lina's tags. She's got these too. These are smaller tags, and I'm just not ready to decorate these yet. They're smaller. See, but they're all wallpaper, and they kind of match these ones. So I can't decide what I'm gonna do yet. I just can't decide what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not doing anything to these because they match these bigger ones. And so I'm thinking like this one. I don't know, I'll find the matching one, but it's here somewhere. Somewhere it's here. I thought it was. I know it is somewhere. I have it. The very last one, of course. See, so she's got a big one and a little one. So I'm not sure if I want to do like, you know, use them on the same page in different ways, or use like little bags to put one in the bag, couple in the bags or something. I'm just not sure yet. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And then she has these. And these I think I was going to put on the bag and decorate the bags. That's going to be my next video here. I was thinking of using these and decorating bags and then putting the tag inside the bag, you know, because look at the flower. It's the same flower. It's not the same background, but there is one that matches this, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They all kind of match back to each other. And like this one with the butterfly, I could use this butterfly one. Look at the tag. And I glossy accented the butterfly and stuff. I quite like the hand down there, so I couldn't cover that. So once I just put the little decorations on top, and I get my glassine bag and put this on the bag, you know, and decorate behind it, and then put the matching tag on the inside, I think that's going to be quite nice, you know, on a journal. So you get the idea, you know. And then I haven't even started, so I'm going to be using her stuff for all weekend probably, because I did all her labels. All her teeny little labels. I glossy accented all of them, so we're going to be using these. And she's got these little tags. They're little ATCs. And I glossy accented these and put little tabs on top, so we're going to use these. And then she's got the bigger labels too that I printed out and cut and inked and glossy accented, so we're going to use these. So we have lots of stuff to do, and I'll show you the journal I'm on, just so you get the idea of what we're doing here. And then I gotta go. It's been an hour. Does anybody watch our videos? I don't know. But this is the journal we're working on. Let me move this tray over. All my stuff. All my Lina stuff. So here's the journal we're working on. And I had stopped working on it because we're gonna add in all of the pockets and stuff. So it's going to be quite fun to put in all these tags. So I can put one in here. And I've got all the charms down. See, I put one of her tags in the back here. I haven't decorated anything up yet. This is one of her Lina labels when I did the cardboard. So I love this because I have one of the tags. And it kind of matches because even her labels go back. So let me find it because I want to show you this is what. So I'm going to use this one and this one together. And you know, I'll put the top on and do all this stuff, but this is one of her labels. I did the waxing of the thing, and then I can just tuck this in my little tuck spot here, and it all matches together, and look how pretty it is. You know, just a little hint of yellow. Now, I didn't leave this for a tuck spot, but you could, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably clip it or put it on this side so that the color carries, you know, something. So it all kind of matches all together, you know what I mean? And then I can even find, I'm sure, the little one, because she has all these little ATC sizes that matches, you know, the yellow. And I could maybe put it in a little, you know, a little bag or a little, even this yellow birdie would look fun on there. It doesn't, it's not the matching one, but it coordinates back. So I was looking for it, but I don't see it. But I know it's here. So you get the idea. Anyways, okay, girls, because this could tuck here and this could be on this side and it just would look gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, girls, we'll see you later. I'm going to keep working on this. This is going to take me, you know, but I mean, I've been on for an hour already. So anyways, Friday Night Live is tonight in my group. If you want to come, I'll probably be doing more of these tonight in group. Junk Journal Junkies, etc. We do a Friday Night Live every Friday. It's fun. Everybody just goes live and just shows what you're doing for the week and opens mail and does fun stuff, you know, whatever. So it's kind of crazy. So come over and do your live video and we'll have all weekend to catch the replay. And we'll see you all later. Okay, bye.